Hello, my name is Lucas. This is a bit of lit, and I want to talk about Prince Caspian, which is the fourth book, according to the back of the book, um, in the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It doesn't have, unless I'm blind and I just willfully ignored things, it doesn't have the same issues as The Horse and His Boy, but it has twice as much action and more intrigue, and is overall a much better book, and is probably the best one in the series, I think. The most exciting, at least. It has Edmund and Peter and Susan and Lucy return to Narnia after after 1 year, but in Narnia time, that's centuries, over a millennia even, and yeah, they return on an island and they find the ruins of their former kingdom, Cair Paravel, and they learn that a king, a wicked king from the Telmarines, has taken over, and he's quite cruel. But he takes care of Prince Caspian until he gets a son, and then he wants to get rid of Prince Caspian. By all means necessary, because he doesn't need to leave his inheritance to Prince Caspian. He doesn't mean to. He wants the family line to keep the kingdom. And so, yeah, they all work together to take down the big bad king. And it's just a wild adventure. When the brothers and sisters come back to Narnia, it is kind of dull, because it's a kids book, but so I should be more forgiving. But it is quite obvious that they are in their old stomping grounds in Narnia, in Cair Paravel. But it goes on long enough, and then anyway, they meet a wonderful dwarf that tells the story of Prince Caspian to them, which I detailed a little bit a moment ago. And yeah, he relays everything that's happened as of late, and how people don't really believe in Aslan, in the sons of Adams and daughters of Eve, those being Peter, Edmund, Susan, and Lucy anymore, and how the beasts of Narnia are dim-witted now and have lost their ability to speak, and things are quite different in Narnia from when Peter and all them left a year ago or over a millennia ago. And yeah, I mean, that is just amazing how it raises the stakes, despite that moment of kind of boring stuff. And then there's the 2 chapters of exposition, but that's okay. Get the backdrop of what's going on. What I do wish that Prince Caspian did a lot more, because it still does really focus on the siblings, which is fine, but it's the book is called Prince Caspian. I expect to see a lot more of him than I do. He's barely in the book, it feels like. And, Peter fights the king. Like, and I mean, there's this grand epic battle at the end, which is just really cool, but I mean, like, as all the there's these mice that get involved, the dwarves, and trees come running people down, and it's just awesome, dude. Yeah, I can't praise this book enough. Really cool. Probably my favorite one. I just wish that Prince Caspian actually did things, or more things than he does in the book. That is my biggest gripe with it. Now, maybe it has flaws uh, like The Horse and His Boy, in that it is horribly racist. I didn't notice that though. Maybe it has other issues. I mean, Aslan, of course. Oh my God, C.S. Lewis could be more on the nose with the Jesus symbolism. Lucy finds him somewhere in the middle of the book, and or sees him, and nobody believes her, especially not the dwarf that they're with, because the dwarf needs lots of convincing for everything. But seeing is believing, I suppose, or believing is seeing, as we find out, because only Lucy sees him again as they keep traveling, and they don't seem to go the way that Lucy wants, which makes her cry. But at night, she finds herself awake, walks around, finds Aslan, and yeah, he plays coy a little bit, and is like, oh well, wouldn't it be strange if you just woke them up and told them to come here because you saw me? But they won't believe me. Yeah. But maybe you should do it anyway. Um, that's not how that conversation goes exactly. But yeah, none of them can see him except Lucy, because she's the youngest, and she still believes the strongest. And yeah, okay, I think I get it. Believing is seeing, yeah. And then they all start to believe and see, and everyone's happy, and oh my God, Aslan. Okay, anyway, just complaining now. Thank you. Goodbye. Read this book.